8 creatures, 1 box. The leg count should be simple, except it lands in a bizarre middle ground that doesn't seem to fit either animal. So what was actually crawling around in there, and why does this tiny box stump so many people? Here's the setup. A boy has a small box with 8 creepy, crawly creatures inside. They belong to only 2 types, spiders and beetles. That sounds simple at first, but the challenge is to figure out exactly how many of each are hiding in the mix. No labels, no separate piles, just one little box and a total count of 8 creatures. So far, it feels solvable, but we're missing the key clue that makes the puzzle interesting. Now comes the one clue that changes everything. When all the legs in the box are counted, the total is 54. That's it. 8 creatures, only spiders and beetles, and together they make 54 legs. Nothing else is given. So the whole puzzle hangs on that number. Somehow, that leg count has to reveal the exact mix inside the box. But at a glance, it's not obvious at all. How do you turn 54 legs into 2 hidden creature counts? A smart way to start is to imagine the simplest possible version of the box. Pretend all 8 creatures are beetles. Beetles have 6 legs each, so that imaginary box would give us 8 times 6, which is 48 legs. This doesn't solve the puzzle yet, but it creates a baseline we can compare with the real box. Instead of guessing randomly, we now have a clean starting point that makes the next step much easier to see. Now compare that pretend all beetle box with the real one. The all beetle version gave 48 legs, but the actual puzzle says there are 54 legs, so the real box has 6 extra legs beyond the beetle baseline. That difference is the key. We don't need to track every creature individually, we just need to explain where those extra 6 legs came from. Once we think in terms of the gap instead of the whole total, the pattern starts to become much clearer. What happens if we replace one beetle with one spider? The number of creatures stays the same, but the leg total changes. A beetle has 6 legs, while a spider has 8, so each swap adds 2 legs. We need to account for 6 extra legs in total. That means we need 3 swaps, because 3 times 2 equals 6. So starting from 8 beetles, replacing 3 of them with spiders gives exactly the increase we were looking for. So the box must contain 3 spiders and 5 beetles. That matches the swap logic perfectly, and it's easy to check. 3 spiders contribute 24 legs, because 3 times 8 is 24. 5 beetles contribute 30 legs, because 5 times 6 is 30. Add those together, and you get 54 legs total. Same 8 creatures, exact leg count, puzzle solved. A neat little trick turns what looks like a guessing game into a quick piece of logic. This puzzle hides a false assumption in plain sight. If that kind of logic twist got you, click the video on screen for another impossible-seeming riddle that unravels once you spot the hidden pattern.